Hi, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight while we're having this big, huge slugfest with the super mutants in the Fallon's department store. Things are going great for our friends. Our brave Wastelanders have collectively 7 hit points. We added it up on break. And we just had a couple of additional mimes show up, ready to throw down with the jesters, including this big hulking super mutant behemoth with the white mime face paint on. So
he is that size.
Yeah, that's his real size. That's how big he is.
Okie doke.
Hopefully he's here to help.
But he can't fit through the door, so...
You are correct. He cannot fit through the door.
Can he smash through the building?
You know, it'd be like that sometimes.
I don't like that answer.
So we are going to go ahead and switch over to the players. Oliver has an activation, and then I will activate the mimes, and then I will activate the jesters. Any remaining jesters who still haven't gone yet.
Awesome. I will roll my blue. I get a VATS. Hooray.
Yay.
Now what do I want to do? I had the whole break to think of what I wanted to do, and guess what? I will, with my quick action, take a step back.
Good choice.
And then I will... Oh, this is so dumb. I will take my last frag grenade and I will throw it into... is this guy right here the leader?
The one... Oh, sorry. I was going to say the one with the red dot, but I forgot you have a color deficiency. That one right there.
Yep.
Efficiency.
Yeah, that's how I lovingly refer to that. So I will throw my...
I'm not an asshole. We'll call it that.
Yeah, that's my that's my way of saying it. I will throw a frag grenade right at him.
Correction, I might still be an asshole, but I'm not an asshole because of that.
No,
Other
not at
reasons.
all.
Oh no.
I don't think I've heard you call it that before, Will.
Yeah, I sure have.
In every sense of the word, it's just a different perspective.
So let me see. That will... I have to see what other things...
You get a yellow and a black dice on top of it.
A yellow and a black. Cool. I'm going to spend a luck point to make that hit.
Awesome. I was going to say, that's disrespectful, roll 20. Ooh, that will hit dog meat, though.
Yeah, I figured it would. I'm sorry, dog meat.
So I need an armor check for everybody down there. So dog meat and all my muties. My super mutant master, I'll roll his armor check first. Oh no, where did all my stat cards go? Here we go. Oh, I'm out of hounds. I can close the hounds. Nice. You guys killed all the dogs.
Save you some screen space.
For real. Oh, I can close the
You
suiciders
could
out
probably
too.
close out the suicide. Yeah, it was like unless there's more.
Get rid of them.
We don't need.
All right. So armor on the red one. That's physical damage. He takes all of it, so he will take all 3 points.
Ow.
So does Dogmeat take 2 points then?
Does he have an armor of?
He has
Yeah.
armor of 2.
Yep. So he will take 1 point of physical damage because he wasn't the impact.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Okay, well he's still up barely.
And my other muties here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to roll. 4 of them are regular mutants. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. 3 of them will take 2 points. 1 will take 1. And then this one will take 1. And then the brute down there, he has 2 physical armor, so he will also take 1 point of damage. Good grenade, Oliver.
Yeah. So I am going to, from there. This is so dumb. I'm going to leap off of here and charge the leader.
Awesome. I'll let you do the leap as your quick action, so you can charge with your main action.
Okay. Do I have to roll for some kind of damage or something like that?
Nah.
Okay. So I will try and beat him up. Can we say that as I leap to, I drop another stim pack at Ember's feet?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Cool. And should anybody look at it, it has Ember's name written on it. Like,
Oh.
yeah, there's like a piece of tape there with really poor handwriting that's probably misspelled.
Callback.
Can't read this.
So that's there for anyone who may want to help her later on. And then I'll charge. I'll land here.
Fuck yes. That's a crit.
Why are you cheering for us now, Allie?
I've been cheering for you guys the whole time. I know it doesn't seem like it when I throw this many super mutants at you.
So that is a total of 6 damage, and he will be stunned.
He might be dead. That's 6 damage and 1 armor break.
And 1 armor break.
Is
Yeah.
it energy or physical damage?
It is energy damage.
Ooh, with that armor break, he
physical
takes
is
all
better.
6, and 6 takes him to 11 total. He is dead. You kill Jester
Very
1. What happens, Oliver, as
And-
you take out the leader of the Jesters?
I think everyone is surprised to see me flying through the air as I leap off of this banister, and I just charge him both of my stun batons out, and I crack him on either side of the head simultaneously. You kind of see like sparks fly from his face as he falls. And now everyone within a yellow distance of me has a -2 until the end of their next turn.
Awesome.
Do I still have movement? Oh, I'm sorry. I do have to do high or low. Yeah.
Oh, higher low. Okay.
So I will choose low for that. That would be real nice, though, if I'm right.
87. You have not cowed them. You have driven them into a joking frenzy.
Cool. Do I still have movement then with my AP?
I think you used 1 action to...
Or did I use the AP to get down?
You used the AP
Oh,
to
I
get down.
impact myself. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm good there.
Awesome. That was a very productive turn. The mimes will activate, including my super mutant behemoth. That's the
I'm
unit
sorry,
card I haven't opened
Alex.
yet.
Was that the end of our previous round?
Yes.
Because I held off. Okay.
Yes. So I think you were the
So I'll be
last
back
hero to
the
activate.
Players.
So the mimes are going to activate, and then I have some jesters who didn't activate yet. Yep.
Gotcha. I didn't realize that. Thanks.
No worries. So this mime is going to act. The behemoth is going to activate, and sure enough, he's going to knock a huge hole in this wall. And he's going to swing his giant marat, borrowing terminology that Robnix gave me last week. That's the official name of the little jester hat mallet thingy.
Oh.
Didn't know
Ooh,
that.
That's not ideal.
But he sees whose side we're on. Enemy of my enemy. Maybe.
Ooh, he got an X on his to hit. So that's going to be his charge attack against that brute. He'll make his second attack. Black, yellow, yellow. Skill dice. Oh, and a blue. I forgot the blue dice. Okay, so he does hit with a star. He stuns. He gets no armor reduction, so the mutant brute gets to roll armor. He will absorb 1. He will take 4 points of physical damage. And that is Mr. Mime's turn. And these other two mimes, these two will basically charge in with their sledgehammers and start whacking on this guy too. What does the sledgehammer do? 2 yellow, 2 black, the skill dice. And that will hit for, oh my goodness, 4 physical damage. So that kills that one. And these guys will use their... He'll charge into this guy, and then that one will use his last movement to get down into the mall area. Alright, that's another 4 physical damage. He rolls an armor check. He'll take all of it, which is enough to kill that one. Alright, the remaining jesters. This guy's gonna crap his pants. And, he's going to try and escape out the front door, but the behemoth is going to get a free attack against him. Yeah, that'll do, and that's 1 armor break, so he will take 5 physical damage and die instantly. And then I think I've just got these two. I've got these 4 jesters and heroes that I need to activate. So this one will take a shot at Dogmeat. With his pipe rifle. That's a black, a yellow, and a green. 8 is a miss. He'll take a second shot at Dogmeat.
Oh no.
8 is a miss. This one will take 2 shots at Oliver. Shooting through cover since his friends are over there. He rolls an X. He will hit his buddy right there with an X. His buddy absorbs 1 point, but takes 4 total. We'll knock him down to 3. Plus the 3 that's already been done to him, he will die. And then black, yellow, green. Skill dice. 4 will hit Oliver with 1 armor break and 1 extra damage. So Oliver, you're looking for physical armor versus 2 physical damage.
I will absorb 2 of that.
You're good. So that's 2 total. So you're good. And then this guy is going to charge Oliver with his sledgehammer, which is a black, 2 yellows, and a black. Ooh, he gets an AP and 2 armor break. So Oliver, you're looking for 2 physical damage versus armor break 1.
So I will take that damage.
Okay, 2 points. And then he'll swing again with the
2.
sledgehammer. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
So he gets 1 critical point. He gets 4 armor break, so you're just going to take 4 physical damage.
I will try an acrobatic dodge. Oh, I will spend a luck point to make that succeed.
That super mutant's
going
making
on,
sad
roll
plate mill
20.
noises. So you spend a luck point to make that succeed. Is that correct?
Yes. I'm sorry. Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Cool. And then the last attack is his quick action with that AP he banked. That will miss. So, whew, lucky you. All right, now it's back to the hero's turn. Whoever wants to activate.
I want to activate.
Dogme will activate.
Oliver, are
will
you gonna
activate.
activate? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, it'll go heroes, mimes, jesters again.
Heroes, mimes, mutants.
All right, Wastelanders. Ajax, do you want to go first?
Yeah. So because of the perk I took, the jet lasts an extra round, so I still get my quick action.
Nice.
And then I get to roll an AP die. Ooh, I got 2 more.
Hey,
Nice.
everybody's getting a stim pack.
Help us.
Yeah, I would like to quick action move, quick action stab, so you get 6 back because I'm a medic, so you get 2 extra health. And yeah, I would like to do the same thing for the good doctor as well.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, doctor.
So,
You're welcome, doctor.
quick action move, quick action stim pack, regular action move, regular action stim pack. That was a pretty good turn, Ajax.
Oh, yeah.
And that is 6 HP back.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got one more thing, right?
Oh, do I have one more thing?
I thought you said that your jet gave you an.
Oh yeah, you have one more action. So you would have you would have 3 AP total.
Might eat some squirrel bits because I like my life too.
Oh no.
There we go.
Did you use the stim pack that Oliver dropped for me?
Yes.
Perfection. Oliver or dog meat now?
Dog meat can go. He's gonna run over here and attack the one that's like in the middle of the fountain.
Fuck him up, dog meat.
Hopefully. Nope. Okay. Okay, that one hits. And then, okay, that's 4 points of damage with 1 armor break.
So the stars, I know they look similar to the impacts, but the stars are different than the impacts.
Oh no, those are 2 armor reductions. I was looking at the yellow one.
Oh, okay. Yep, those are 2 armor reductions.
So then it's 3 armor reductions.
So he will take full damage, whatever that is.
And I think the stars do something. Oh no, just 1 star does something. So then that's 2 damage.
What does 1 star do?
It.
The action point. It's the gear.
Oh, yeah, so that'll give Dogmeat 2 action points.
Oh. Okay. Then he's going to bite him again.
Do it.
With a crit.
Bank them criticals.
Yeah. So technically he gets another action point.
Well, so this is on one of his quick actions, so he won't bank any more
that's
AP
true,
off
that's
of
true.
that. But you do hit.
Okay.
You will do 2 more points of damage.
Then he can't bite anymore, right?
Right. He can move if he wants to. He did finish off that super mutant though.
Okay. He's going to move. He's going to run. Over here. Does that one get like an attack?
He does.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
I got
no.
a crit. That's not good.
Eee! Move him on back.
So I got a crit with 1 action, with 1 armor reduction and 1 extra damage. So you're looking
Okay,
at 2.
He only
physical
had
damage.
1. He only had 1 health point left, so he's done.
Okay. Cool.
Regardless.
Sorry, dog meat.
I think dog meat goes down every episode.
Yeah.
Because he's a team player.
But look at all the mutants he killed.
That's why he's team leader.
He's just so valiant. He's a hero.
He knew the risks.
He did it anyway. He did it for you.
Oliver, your turn.
I am going to roll my blue.
Nice.
I do.
Nice.
I do. I'm going to race over here and pick up the
missile launcher?
the missile launcher
Love that.
High or low?
with that low.
Oh no.
You could spend a luck point to say that there's still a missile over there.
Sure.
Okay.
Seems worth it. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, I'm going to use that missile down south on these these two.
These two guys down here?
Yeah, down this way.
Okay. So you should have a heavy weapons, a heavy weapons symbol on one of your attributes, one of your special attributes. Kind of looks like a mini nuke.
And if I don't,
If you don't, it will be an unskilled check. Let me check your
Oh.
sheet real quick.
It was Will. He was
I
a synth
don't-
the
I
whole
don't.
time. He killed us.
Yeah, so you do not have training in heavy weapons, but you can definitely take the shot. I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna take it. So
So it's strength for most characters, but I think that might just because these guys are super mutants. So I'm gonna say you can make it with a perception test.
okay, sure. And then this is the missile launcher. So let me just pull up. I didn't have that.
I've got the card. I've got it pulled up here.
Cool.
Maybe if I can get my super mutant master to pop back up. I'll just refresh roll 20. Here we go. And if you miss, it scatters like a grenade, so you'll still hit something
Right.
with the missile. Alright, let me make sure we still look good on roll 20. That could look better. Pop it out to 30%. That usually seems to do a decent job. Make sure nobody's personal information. Yep, we're good. Okay. So the missile launcher with the Super Mutant Master card. Yeah, I haven't loaded missile launcher into the table yet because I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't find it.
Okay, so it's a black and a yellow dice.
Cool.
So you got an 8 and 2
So it's gonna
impact.
do a lot of damage, but I don't know where it's going.
So 8 is 4 over what your number was, I think, or 3 or 4 over.
My perception's a 5, yeah, so it's 3.
Okay, so 3 over. That means it's a yellow scatter, so it'll scatter 30 feet. Oh, what does 1 mean? I have to double check. I hope that's not like back against you, back against the wall.
Hope it's not towards dog meat, because I can't
hope it's
do
not
one
a-
of those freaking luck checks.
As long as it doesn't hit all of us over here.
All right, let me double check scatter real quick, everybody. Sorry for the hold. I just want to get this right.
Scatter.
It's very important because this missile launcher could end everybody's life.
Sure could,
Scatter's on page 72.
but maybe.
Well, friends, this has been really fun.
I'm over here with 6 armor. I'm not the most scared.
Okay, good news. It scatters directly away from the firer. So this was your
Oh,
target
good.
here?
Cool. Yep.
Okay, so you aimed this way. I would say directly away is like straight down from there. So it scatters 30 feet. It hits that wall, which will still catch the guys you wanted to catch with it.
Yay.
Oh, it's not hitting this debris or whatever it is directly behind them.
High or low?
My god.
Low.
My favorite question.
Oh my
it
god.
does not. It goes a little high instead of going a little low.
Okay.
Oh.
It'll still hit them. They were my targets.
Yeah. And you will do 2,
So it will do.
4 physical damage total.
I'm sorry.
1 will take 4. 1 will take 3. That is enough to kill the one who took 4. What happens, Oliver, as you
Cool.
launch the missile launcher?
I have such a great idea. I'm going to shoot them with this missile launcher. I race over, I pick it up, and since I don't know how it works, I like smack it on the side and it just shoots. Luckily not going too far away from where I wanted it to.
Awesome. You blast a huge hole in that
Oh.
wall back there.
Cool. And then with my remaining action, I will charge the still living super mutant down here.
Oof. Holy cow, Oliver.
Leo.
Woo! Nice.
So that will hit with an 8
And that
for a
one...
total of. Oh,
No, go ahead, go ahead.
for a total of 2, 4, 5, 6.
So even if
Six.
he had not just been hit by a missile launcher, that would have killed him. But he was just hit with a missile launcher, so he is super dead.
Cool.
What happens, Oliver?
And seeing that the missile launcher didn't work as well as I wanted to, I drop it and I go back to what I know, which is the stun batons. And I'll race over and I think I sweep the leg out from under him with one as I come down his solar plexus with the other one.
Damn. I would just like to point out that the stun baton is the first weapon you get in Fallout 4. Most people ditch it as soon as they get to
Yeah.
Sanctuary Hills. But Oliver has
I
built his
haven't found
fighting
anything
style.
better yet. So I think that's it for me.
Perfect. Mr. Mime is going to silently break this wall open. He has not said or made a noise other than the damage he's causing to the structure this whole time.
Standing real close.
Yeah, you can definitely smell Super Mutant Behemoth, Lee, as you wake up. It is a distinct smell. Yeah, he's gonna swing that fire hydrant bat at this brute right here. Which is 2 yellow, a blue, and a black for the charge. And then a white. He will hit. Bottle causes knockback, which will knock him into his friend and cause his friend to take damage as well. That's 2 armor breaks, so that'll break all the way through their armor. He will take 5. His buddy will take 5. His buddy is at 9 damage total, so he is dead. As he slams him into his friend. And then he'll finish him off with another fire hydrant swing. Yeah, and he gains an AP, so that's exciting. So that guy is also dead. And the behemoth will use his AP to charge right on top of where Dogmeat is to kill that last mutant underneath him.
Rooting for this guy.
My God, I can't believe they used to be friends.
And that will kill that one. So we are out of Jesters, so the Jesters will not activate, but these 2 Mimes are still continuing their activation. This one will charge up over here and pick up the missile launcher.
No!
Mm-hmm.
Oliver, you should have held it.
That one will run there. I am going to give everybody a luck point.
No.
We'll say it was one of those quad barrel missile launchers, so there's one last rocket in the kitty.
In the chamber.
But they saw
I
us fighting
misunderstood.
the...
I thought you said there was only one missile, or I might have kept it. But
There was until I spent that luck point. I edited this.
Oh.
I'm
that's
sorry.
fair.
Oh,
no,
my-
that's fine.
that seems
The
like bad luck.
semi-automatic missile launcher with the my lord.
They have them in Fallout 4. You can construct a missile launcher that's got 4 tubes.
Mhm.
I'm scared.
He's gonna go. He picked it up, so he's not gonna shoot it yet. But he will run into this room because he doesn't have a lot. He does actually. He's gonna prepare to shoot in that direction as soon as Mr. Mime is out of the way. And the other heroes will activate. So that is Ember and Lee can activate this round.
I mean, do these things seem explicitly hostile towards us?
They be clubbing people.
I mean, Alex literally just said he's gonna shoot in our direction next turn, so I'm imagining.
They have not made any hostile actions towards you yet, and you have not made any hostile actions towards them yet.
Because my thinking is that they would be, except for that one guy that we met downstairs.
Lee, you have a distinct scientific knowledge of their condition. You might be able to communicate with them.
I didn't know you spoke mime. Where was this earlier?
Yeah, I took it as an elective.
I was thinking more he speaks lobotomy patient, but yes.
I mean, they're not dissimilar. Sure, yeah, okay. Should I roll like a science check or anything for this, or?
Yeah, I'll let you make a science check to see if you can get a bonus to your charisma check.
Okay, my charisma will need it. Okay, power of science. My int is 8. Yep, and an impact.
Awesome. So with that impact, I will give you a +4 to this charisma check.
Cool. So I'm going to try to signal that, and hopefully they would have caught at least a part of that battle with them.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, however much is remaining of that mime we previously met, if I can indicate that we were friends somehow. Or at the very least, indicate that these jesters are our enemies. Maybe the latter. I don't know how convincing pointing to that other guy will be.
We knew Mime 2 so well, that's why his corpse is over there.
Yeah. That doesn't do us any favors.
Oh, he said you're next. That's what he meant to say in mime. Okay. How do you say fuck around and find out in mime?
All I know is all my best friends are like downtown in gutters, just dead.
What? Charisma is trying to get under. Oh, charisma, obviously.
Yep.
Okay, mine is at a 4.
But you have a +4, so it should be at an 8.
Yeah. All right.
You succeed with an AP. So, walk me through how you're negotiating with Mr. Mime.
So as Lee is recovering from being exploded, sort of dazed as he's coming to, I guess the sound of this guy crashing into the building is what fully wakes him up. And trying to assess the situation, he'll start having somewhat learned the motions from their previous mime friend. He'll sort of like point to the jesters that are dead on the ground, and indicate that it was our party of adventurers who caused that. Like, I guess point to them and then point to us and maybe a thumbs up or something. I don't know. Yeah, the finger across the throat.
Awesome.
That's what we did. And hopefully they'll get the sense that we're not enemies here. Additionally, we're not dressed like the humans they've been fighting. We don't have the green bandana or whatever.
That's true.
So hopefully that helps too.
So you sort of stand up at the railing of the second floor where you are, and his head, which is as big as you are, is level with where you're standing right now. And you're sort of miming through, "Hey, we're on your side. I promise we're not trying to hurt you."
Yeah, Lee is like saying words as well.
Mm.
He's bad at charades.
And Mr. Mime kind of looks, he kind of cocks an eye at all of the dead mutants on the ground, and he will actually scoop down and pick up Jester 1. And he holds him up, and he sort of marionettes him over to you. And he points at you, and he points at him, and he like shakes him to like verify.
Yeah, we as a team, I sure didn't, but yes, we've as a team fought these mutants, fought these jesters.
And he will just chuck him casually over his shoulder, and he slams against the wall on the far side of the mall.
Wow.
And he'll like pantomime dusting stuff off, and he'll like reach down to like shake your body.
Cool. I'll put my hand out for a handshake. I imagine he'll just like engulf me.
And he turns to the other mimes, and he lassos both of them, and he like starts pulling them closer to him, and they play along with it. They sort of jerk as he's pulling them along. They both come up to him. They sort of look around at all the dead jesters, they nod their heads, and they step outside.
Someone go save dog meat.
Alright. What Ember's about to do, man.
They don't seem to be leaving, but they have stepped outside for the moment.
That works just fine for us. I was gonna check out that Vault Tech store. I just wanted to make sure dog meat was okay.
Ember's about to go with Stimpack Dog.
Cool. Then I got some spirals to find.
Awesome. I'll switch this back to the face. Good job, everybody. You survived combat.
We're alive.
That was terrifying.
I mean, good job, Oliver. But
Right.
When we get to the end of this
Oliver.
campaign, I'm going to hand out an MVP badge to Oliver.
Should go to dog meat. He knows what he's doing. He's just playing dead. He's just playing dead this whole time.
It was a smart move.
Hey, Lee, before those things go too far, maybe we can convince them to go wreak some havoc across the street.
oh, at the human camp.
I mean, friend of our enemy, right?
I am not against the idea. It'll at least slow them down and give us more time to work. Can I, like, I guess before I go investigate, can I just run out and say, hey, you should go in that direction?
Mr. Mime will turn around, look down at you, and look over at the hospital. And he nods his head, and he will start stomping over that direction
Okay.
with his little mimes in tow.
This is out of spite towards Ascot Guy specifically.
Take that, ascot guy.
I wrote down his really cool name. Is it Harrington?
Yes, Ulysses Harrington.
Yeah.
Ulysses. Ugh. I'm gonna look through all of these bodies while they're investigating.
Awesome. I will give you a loot list next week.
Yeah.
Or between games. After the game, I'll type up everything that they have.
Sure.
As well as the stuff that you guys are going to be able to loot out of the department store. Since you were clever and you sent the behemoth over to go mess with the gunners. So it sounds like Lee wants to take a look around the Vault-Tec store, is that right?
Yeah, that's where I'm assuming there will be clues.
Well, sure enough, Lee, as you head upstairs to the second floor and begin sort of poking around, you do find in this Vault-Tec store they sell a whole bunch of stuff, just general, like, lunch boxes, clothes. They have a couple of these, like, big plastic Vault Boy helmets that you can put on to make your head look like Vault Boy's head. And you do find a Vault Boy standing next to the cash register, who looks very similar to the one that you saw at the Vault-Tec Regional HQ. One of the ones that has a terminal in the back.
All right. I'm cracking for some hacking. Let's get to it. Okay.
Well, crack away, Master Kimosabe.
That is now your catchphrase.
So I've got 2 black tie and a skill tie. 5 is below my intelligence.
Awesome. And you got a resistance and you got an armor, so you're good. Or an impact. So yeah, you you're able to get into the back of the terminal, start hacking through, and you get through this sort of customary, like, this is the cash register, please enter your sale or whatever, and you start messing through the different subroutines and all that, and you find the hidden lower level of code that Vault-Tec likes to hide in their everyday stuff, and you're able to access a secret door that opens behind the cash register. There's actually like the big yellow sort of vault door symbol on the back wall, and the whole wall sort of slides to the right,
All right.
leading to a dusty stairwell that goes down, down, down.
I'll just wait for everyone to reconvene and heal up if they need to. Just call out, hey, we got some secret stairs here. I want to check them out, but only once is everyone good?
Hey, Ajax, can you give this second stim pack to Dog?
Yeah. Twirl it in my hand and just stab it into the dog.
Thanks, buddy.
Like a medic would.
You guys must have so many track marks.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll head up to the store. Me and Dog.
Or do you join the party after you perform your customary looting?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if there's time in between, I'm gonna look across the street and see if there's how that fight is going. But
It is going poorly for the gunners.
Woo.
As you sort of look over, you
What
see
I
the
like to hear.
behemoth. The behemoth has just thrown a big-ass rock through the front of the hospital and has gone in and started basically using one gunner to beat up the other gunners.
Hey, Alex, we ended up killing the guys anyway.
Oh, I was hoping they didn't make it back.
They might not be back. We'll see next week.
Lee,
Oh no.
how do you feel? You drunk with power yet?
Getting there.
All right. So, yeah, you all start heading down to the secret tunnel found in the Vault-Tec store. As you head down, you do see there's a number of interview rooms down here. It looks like 4 or 5 that are set up for like individual, like there's a table in the middle, there's a glass mirror that looks in, almost like a police interrogation room. There's 5 of those rooms situated down here that have been abandoned for quite some time. And in the back of this area, it looks like there's a waiting room of some kind. In there, you can see a number of skeletons that have been posed, similar to what you found in the sewer. These ones have all been posed as if they are waiting for a train. So there's a couple that are standing up against the wall, looking impatiently. There's a guy who's sitting on a sort of a carpeted couch with a newspaper out. Looks like he's waiting with a briefcase. And you see there's a dog skeleton down here, which you haven't noticed before in any of his tableaus previously. The dog is sort of leashed to the same bench that the man's reading the newspaper at.
Is there anything unique, like, about the dog skeleton in comparison to the others?
Looking at it, you're sort of examining everything. Other than it being a dog, you don't notice anything else weird about its positioning or anything.
No.
I'd like everybody to make a notice check for me.
I don't see anything.
I succeed there
Awesome.
with an impact, if that helps.
That does help. Looks like Ember succeeds also.
You.
So, team can actually kill people instead of the science bros. Succeeds.
Is that their team name?
Can
Team-
actually kill people.
Team straight murder. We'll workshop the name. We'll figure it out.
Oh.
The two of you, you're sort of examining these different interview rooms and examining the skeletons. You find nestled in the 4th interview room. You almost missed it. It was like a blink and you miss it sort of thing. There seems to be like a secret panel built into the wall right next to the table that you're able to go over and open up. and it's just like a small slit that's been cut into the steel that's right there. You pull it out, there is a compartment inside. And inside that compartment it is painted with all the various spiral symbols, and there is a holotape inside.
I'll take the holotape and then hand it to Lee.
Awesome.
Yep, I'll play it for everyone to hear.
Hopefully this one works.
Apotheosis. The culmination of all my work ending
Can
in
the people hear it?
transformation. This was the place I became what I am now. When I imagined my future, I never pictured something so lofty. I knew before coming here that I was destined to end a few lives and die at the end of a policeman's gun. But she changed all of that. After tasting the sweet nectar given by this god-made flesh, I have been renewed. She taught me to think of myself not as human, but as something divine. A lesson which I am passing on to you. You have seen by now the fools and clowns that fill this world, witnessed how they crush each other into dust over trifles they cannot understand. They are primitive, driven only by impulse and libido, each looking about for their perverse thrills until they find dishonorable graves. That is the spiral you must escape. That is the spiral I seek to rescue you from. You have ended a few lives, much like me when I began my metamorphosis. As you continue my teachings, you will end all lives. That is what it takes to ascend to divinity, to join me in the hallowed halls of Elysium. But I am the man myself. For now, I grant you a boon. Treasure from my vault and more of the code sequence. Keep following my path, and immortality awaits.
I'll share the script down in chat too for anybody who couldn't hear or see what was going on.
You mentioned a Sparrow must escape, continue my teachings, end all lives. I'm getting really worried that this vault's just gonna have a big old nuke in it, but really hoping it'll have that comic book that I want.
Is this the first time that Lee has told everybody he wants the comic book that's in there?
He might have just muttered it out loud as he's like repeating the message in his head.
But we cracked wise about it when we were talking about it with the lady during dinner.
True, yeah. I don't know how serious anyone took that.
100% believed you.
Yeah, it's very much his thing. And she changed all of that? Did I hear that? Oh,
You did hear that, yes, that's correct.
who could that be? Myrtle?
Do we know when this guy was alive? No.
No, I don't believe that you found anything that speaks about when he was alive. He did just mention policeman's gun, though. That's a little odd. There aren't any police officers in the Commonwealth.
Is there... There's no sort of like... Because these poses are all like pre-war kind of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
We literally just chasing like a pre-war serial killer? Is that what's going on right now? That like posed his bodies like in Criminal Minds.
Mayhaps.
That's my favorite pre-war show.
Maybe. Holy shit, if I work, I mean... But this...
So while they're...
They want us to end all lives, is what it says.
Again,
What does that mean?
I'm on Lee's side. This might just be another nuke for the ha-has, for the laughs.
I had to be a
as
real
long as-
asshole to just leave one big nuke in the middle of the vault when you guys find it after all this trouble.
It's just a note that says, I owe you one nuke.
It's a rain check.
I took it. I kept the nuke. It's all mine.
While they're contemplating about all this, Oliver is going to take his last frag grenade, and he's going to put it in this area where the holotape was, and he's going to tie a little string around the pin and around the door, or like the little opening, so that should somebody try and open it, the pin will lift and it will explode.
And they'll catch a frag to the face.
And then he'll put everything right back. If there's still like spirals on the inside of that, he will take out. He'll cut his finger a little bit and smear some blood through the spiral, like he did in the last place, and place everything back.
Awesome.
We'll be trap it for whoever's next.
As you all are sort of talking about what you want to do next, and as the voice stops playing on the holotape, Lee, you do see more of the code sequence start to fill in on the Pip-Boy. It looks like maybe you need one more fraction of it to get whatever information is hidden inside the Pip-Boy.
Okay.
You also notice that a couple of the interview rooms begin to slide back into the walls, and you see a couple of those Vault Tech treasure chests pop up that he gave you the last time you found something of his. You also find a robot in one of those rooms who looks very confused.
Like, Protectron robot or humanoid?
It's a Robobrain. So, this sort of 6 foot tall cylinder on a couple of tank treads with a human brain in a green jar with a couple of wacky flailing inflatable arms. It's sort of darting around. You see it's got a couple of eyes in front of where its brain is, and it locks and makes eye contact with all of you. And she says, "What's the meaning of all of this? How did you find this place?"
How did you get here?
I was placed here by the spiral.
Boost? Oh, okay. Yeah, we followed the spirals.
Oh, thank God. It's been hundreds of years. Finally, somebody who can solve this goddamn puzzle. I don't have to make any more of these stupid mimes.
You made the mimes?
Yes, I made the
With
mimes.
a precise laser to the brain, right?
Yes. She actually sort of puffs up a little bit when you mention how precise it is. And she shows you in the middle of her clamp hand, she has a laser that's in the center of the two prongs of the clamp.
Fascinating. Why?
Those were my instructions.
From the spiral.
Yes, and from Vault Tech. She kind of putters up to you. Are any of you Vault Tech employees?
He is.
Vice president of something.
Yes, she was recently promoted.
I would like to file a complaint, please.
Go ahead.
I have been waiting here for 260 years, trying to get some instruction from HQ, from anyone telling me what I could do to avoid having to make more of these mimes. And let me tell you, nobody told me that the test subjects were going to become giant hulking green monsters. Okay, this was different when I had to do it to humans.
Your grievance is heard, and I will pass it along.
See to it that you do.
In the meantime, I'm going to follow us on our quest and
What is your quest?
continue following the spiral.
I mean, I don't think she has a choice. You sign her paycheck.
This is a question of currency. You dull cretin, but yes, I am required to follow the instructions of a Vault-Tec employee.
Ooh.
Well,
I'm the dull creature, and you don't have a minimum wage. Well, you shut it.
It sounds like we have another party member.
The brain rotates over to you, and it doesn't have eyebrows or anything, but you just feel like anger radiating your direction.
Ajax, stop angering the...
Fine.
Do you have a name?
My name is... She does have a name. I have to look it up real quick.
Didn't expect us to go this in-depth, huh?
I didn't expect us to get this far with all that fighting that was going on upstairs.
Why is she here?
Way to
and not
underestimate.
in Mime House.
She says that my name is Amalia.
Ooh.
Amalia.
Yeah, that's how I said it. Well, Amalia, I suppose that you can begin helping us. What else can you do besides the little laser?
I am an expert in medicine and biology.
Right, you can replace Ajax.
Yeah, I was about to
Wait,
say,
no.
I feel like she's encroaching on my turf.
Yeah, we do. We already have a good doctor here.
I am also
Maybe.
very well gifted to combat activities. My chassis was built for that. And I am excellent at delegating the tasks of lesser robots.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable. She's creeping in on Lee's stuff.
Hey.
And a little bit of Oliver's. This is good. This is good.
Between this robot and Oliver's, we're gonna have a whole team.
I have a goon squad.
Well, can we test out one of your theories or one of your abilities on our way back to our establishment?
That depends on if I am directed to by... What was your name? Vault-Tec employee? And designation?
Ember, but you can also call me Assistant President of Vault.
Ember, assistant president, not assistant vice president? Or
No, it's just
or
President.
just vice president?
No, it's Assistant President. It's Assistant to the Regional Manager.
Of the president.
Bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh, I am also gifted in the act of making mimes, so if you need anyone lobotomized...
I don't think
It's,
that's a gift.
I would have cocked that so bad.
No, it's interesting that you mentioned that because that was kind of what I had in mind. I'll explain more as we're ready to leave.
Is she just a brain in the jar, right?
Yeah, I'll, I don't have a picture of her preloaded, but I'll grab a picture real quick.
What kind of eyes do you guys think she has? Like big round eyes, or you guys just want dots on her glass? Because I can't
Googly
just look at
eyes.
it.
Just glued to the glass.
Yeah, I'll go over to the Vault-Tec merch and just slap some googly eyes and draw on her. Give
One
her a
of the
face.
Vault Boy heads on top of
There we go.
I do not consent
Perfect.
to this. I'm gonna pop her up on Twitch if you all have that pulled up.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the Vault Boy mask and just slap it on her glass jar head.
I have given you all a character to abuse. Images. Amalia. Where are you? There you are. This is what Amalia looks like.
She's so cute. I love her.
Oh my lord.
Hey, do we want to replace her laser with our laser?
I want to replace her name. We'll call her Molly.
I love
Whoa.
her.
When she lobotomizes people, she's popping Molly.
The drug dealer's naming my droids. That is
I mean,
an
sure.
interesting question, though, Lee. Do you want to put your laser on her laser?
Well, Lee is always thinking of his next project.
She is definitely a large enough chassis that you could probably mount that laser in her chest, and she'd be able to use it as a rolling weapon.
Oh.
That'd be pretty cool.
I would sadly like to remind you that you still have an incubator to finish making before we start.
Oh no, of course. I'm about a fifth of the way finished that, so
Awesome.
this is after that.
You said there were other containers and things. I guess I'll
Yes.
go rummaging through those.
Yeah, but I will let everybody know.
I assume that's part of the loot stuff.
Yep. You all are going to get a whole bunch of loot from this, and since you sent the Mr. Mime over to wreck the gunners, you have ruined my cliffhanger. So,
Oh,
no, it's cool. It's good. It's good for y'all. You do manage to.
I was gonna have her come with us to lobotomize whoever might still be alive.
Oh my god.
I'm real mad at Miss Blanchfield for talking about my past, like she did last.
That's
episode.
true.
Did we ever hear like an explosion from, the grenade that Oliver left with?
You all wouldn't have heard it, but it did go off right before the behemoth attacked.
Nice.
So that led to a whole wave of chaos over there. Now, as you guys are leaving, you do see that the mimes have cleared out. It looks like you see probably like 30 to 40 mimes are getting ready to move into the department store as you guys are leaving the department store. And Mr. Mime, the big behemoth, he kind of locks eyes with Lee, and he kind of gives you like a "What's up?" as you're passing by.
I'll give him a little wave and a bit of a showman's bow as we're departing.
Awesome. And you all do find Lieutenant Blanchfield is still clinging on to life, but she's the last one left over there.
Do we see Kowalski and Richardson?
You do not.
Okay. All right. You can do whatever to her.
Dang.
And you see Amalia as she's passing the mime. She's sort of like nodding to herself like she's proud of her work.
She's so
Hey, Amalia, I think I have one last project for you. If you don't mind coming with me for a moment.
You have to
And I will
ask.
just crouch down.
You don't have to
I'm
ask
so
me. You
sorry.
have to ask
Ember,
the assistant president.
Assistant president to the regional presidency of the president world.
I go with
Can I please?
go with Oliver, Molly,
As you wish.
and do whatever he
Um,
says.
Amalia, if you could please perform your procedure on this woman, and I will just get real close in her ear, and I will say, perhaps now you won't go talking about other people's pasts.
Nice.
And then I will walk away as Amalia does her thing.
Awesome. So yeah, you see that Lieutenant Blanchfield is wearing some T-60 power armor that she had donned for the attack, but that wasn't enough to keep the super mutant behemoth at bay. Amalia rolls over and rips the helmet off with the one arm, and she comes up with the laser beam, and Blanchfield's eyes go huge, bright.
Wait. Don't zap her just yet.
Wait.
Wait. Who hired you? We'll trade your consciousness for that piece of information.
But we do know it was Ascot guy.
Mascot guy? That's not a definitive. Was
She
it
said,
Ascot guy, Miss Lady?
She says, I love my honor more than I fear death.
Okay. I tried.
Go ahead, Molly.
And Amalia will put her hand up in front of Blanchfield's face, and it's just a quick motion. One laser comes out, hits her right in the top of the forehead, and she goes slack. She's not dead, but you do see that she stands up, and Amalia, her hand switches into a paint sprayer, and she paints her face white as a mime, and Blanchfield goes off to join the other mimes.
That's spooky.
And then Amalia wheels around to all of you and says, shall we continue?
Yes, indeed, we shall.
Yeah.
Awesome.
As we close the door to the hospital, I will also draw a spiral with a slash through it for anybody who walks past.
Awesome. Cool. And as you all sort of make your way back to Fairlines, I think that's probably a good place to call it a night for our epic adventure as we continue.
Yay, we're heroes.
Yeah, this is definitely a dark episode.
It's the wasteland.
Yeah, that is pretty dark, Robnix, you're right. I'm having a good time though.
I was gonna say it's sort of, I guess, I don't know if serendipitous is the word, because Blanche is white and French, and then she's got the white face paint. I don't know.
I took Spanish. I already told you.
We turned her into a French mime.
Exactly. She has a French last name, and now she's a French mime.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in for this weekly dose of Fallout shenanigans. That was a pretty epic fight, and I am terrified to see what our heroes do with Amalia next. Now that they have their own personal lobotomy robot. Wow, that was bad planning as an overseer. Okay.
Just the one. Why would we ever need to do that again?
Yeah. Gemma is off limits, I'm saying that right now.
No, yeah.
Well, I would have to be the one that tells her.
I spoke too soon. I don't know if the whole party will agree.
Oh, we're good.
Wow.
That thought had never crossed my mind.
Until I put it there. That's my job. Let's just sneak the little dark thoughts in. Yeah, so thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. Thank you especially to Dala for giving us those 5 gift subs and his own personal sub as well. We really, really appreciate that. Every dollar that comes into the Untold Stories project goes back into making things better for all of you out there. As I mentioned before, we also have our Drive-Thru RPG affiliate link, so if you do want to pick up Fallout Wasteland Warfare, you can follow that link at the bottom of our Twitch, and that'll take you directly to the store. Any purchases made with that link throws a little bit of money back our way as well. And we did just open our merch store, which Will is wearing his new shirt. And I love it. I love the baseball tee. I want to get one.
It's real cool. It's real soft. It's real wonderful.
It's awesome.
Get you some.
Otherwise, just a couple of updates for USP. We are back here on Monday for Nether War, and hopefully Kat will come back and hang out with us on Nether War as well if you want to catch her again. She was a lot of fun as Centuria. Tuesday we'll be back with more Born of Rage, our werewolf game that's going on, and then this time next week we'll be back here for Wasteland Wednesday again. Probably figuring out which way they want to keep chasing the spiral. Vault 23 is going to be a whole mess of stuff, I assume. And as always, our podcast has another episode coming out. Something Dragons will be open on Friday. We're getting very, very close to the end of Season 1, so there's lots of exciting stuff developing for the girls over there. I guess I'll give everybody a chance to say goodbye and plug anything you want, and then we will find somebody to raid. So starting with Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm not gonna say a whole lot at the end of the stream because I already spewed all of the information about myself at the beginning. But I'm really happy to be here, and I'm excited to keep playing with these lovely people. And other than that, I'm just gonna pass it to Will.
Hey friends, I am still Will. I also won't share too much because I talk a lot. So, my character did some dark things today, so I think I'm just going to enjoy some ice cream after this and enjoy the fact that I'm not him. Other than that, I will pass it on over to Calvin.
Hi, Calvin here again. I didn't do very many dark things because I was knocked down for a lot of this session.
But you got up again.
Yeah, they're never going to keep me down. If you want to hear more of the terrible, terrible things that I say, you can check out the Win with Dice channel on YouTube, where again we're uploading just weekly DM conversation podcasts just to make the other side of the screen a bit less mysterious. This week we recapped a couple of sessions, one involving a bit of a cliffhanger on a very tense spot for the players, and one in a session that I was running where I ended up having to introduce like 3 new members to the party while also introducing the new story arc, and also a smidge of PvP happened. So it was a very busy one, but there was a lot of interesting stuff that came up that hopefully is useful information for new GMs. If you want to check that out, And also we're on Twitter as well, @WinWithDice. And with that, I'll pass it finally to Brian.
So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, saying goodbye. Adieu. Adieu.
Oh my god.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We are going to go ahead and raid the Glass Cannon. This is a channel I haven't seen before, but they're playing Call of Cthulhu tonight, and after everything that happened, it feels cathartic to go over there and hang out with them. So, thank you again. As always, wear your mask, make good choices, be a hero. We will see you all next week.